It has been a second, but we are back. Welcome back to the vlog. If you don't know me, my name is Allison Zollicoffer. But yeah, I had a baby. She can tell now. It has been over a month. I had my son on March 30th at home. Praise the Lord. Definite answered prayers with that one. We had a, how much is it? 6 pounds, 13 ounces. Yes. So, a little baby. And he is thriving. He is kicking it. We're all surviving around here. We've been in the trenches. If you know, you know. Going from 1 to 2 is a little bit more challenging from going 0 to 1. So we've just been having to learn, relearn, figure out his sleeping. My 1-year-old daughter, she's a good sleeper. Him, on the other hand, not so good. But we're getting there. We are getting there. But yeah, welcome back, guys. I started transitioning this channel into like a reseller channel, but I kind of want to do both, like vlog and reseller. So I'm just going to take y'all along with me throughout the rest of this day and just chat it up. We have some things we need to do. It's, I think, coming up on 2 o'clock. And we finally got both kids down, okay? We got homegirl down, and then Archie boy has been fighting it all day, but we finally got him down. So now is my time to shine. So we are gonna get some things done. Have a little to-do list right here. Not on the wall, I'm gonna pop one up. So first thing, I'm gonna spend some time with the Lord because much needed. When you're a mother, I don't know how anyone else does it or survives, cause yeah, definitely depend on the Lord. Get up. It's fine, everything's fine. Anyway, spend some time with the Lord. I definitely want to get to where I do that before they wake up in the morning, but we're just figuring life out over here with a newborn. So eventually we will get there, giving myself grace for that one. So spend time with the Lord. And then what else? I need to make baby wipes. So I do make my own baby wipes. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. And then I need to cut sweet potatoes, prep that for dinner. And then I do have, let me just de-influence y'all, some laundry, okay? We have some laundry here and some laundry in that corner over there. Oh my gosh, over there, yeah. So, that is something else we need to tackle. But we're gonna get there. And I do have a couple things I do need to take pictures of to resell. That is what we're gonna do. I'll probably throw some laundry in as well just to knock it out. Maybe do some dishes. That's like one thing that's never ending is dishes and laundry. No matter how many times you finish and you feel like you're done, you ain't done, girlfriend. I'll show y'all some things I do need to take pictures of. This little jacket I got. Jones, New York. It's a cute brown. Has a little button detail on the side. Fur hood. Very Y2K-ish aesthetic. I got it for $7 because I went to Goodwill when they were having every first Saturday of the month is half off at our Goodwill. So I went and I was gonna video, but it was so crowded and the lanes they have in there are so narrow that you literally only one person can go down. It's kind of ridiculous. And then I had baby boy with me, and so Archie boy with me. So I was kind of anxious, but we survived and got some stuff. Another thing is this Willie Nelson Y2K tank. It's like bedazzled, and then has Willie Nelson whiskey for my man, beer for my horses, if you know that song. And then another style-based pickup is this loft size small. It's corduroy paisley peplum top. I got this half off, so like $3. It's $4.99, so like $2 something, I guess. Actually. And then this is a new to me brand, which is a pretty good brand. Thanks Between. I was looking up some of the comps on eBay, and they were selling for like 30s, 40s. And this one was $4.99. And I got it for half off. And it's really on trend that, what is it? My brain is not ticking at all. Mom brain is so bad, but just this little preppy button-up green, something new. Oh my gosh, I can never think when I do videos, but y'all understand. Super cute. Definitely want to keep it for myself, but we're not. That's the hard thing about reselling, is we gotta sell the stuff. And then this skirt I actually did wear for my best friend's bachelorette over the weekend, because we wore blue, she wore white. So I'm gonna wash it, but I'm gonna resell it because it's too big. It's vintage size large, and it's this blue paisley maxi skirt. Super cute. It's low waist, so I think that's cute as well. And I have posted a lot more things. I've been selling a lot more things. Praise the Lord. If you want to go shop my Depop, eBay or Poshmark, definitely help your girl out. We are trying to resell as a stay-at-home mom to make extra income, pay off debt, and just like stuff that comes about. But yeah, let's get going while I have the time, while these kiddos are sleeping, knock this stuff out, and take you guys along with me. So these are the containers that I have. I got 3 of these. And then this one doesn't really hold that many wipes. These hold more. Thing with these, that these come off pretty easily. My sister has them, and so she recommended this one, so I got this one. But someone already got these off my registry, so I had these. So 3 of these and this, which I'm glad, because with 2 kiddos, I go through wipes a lot quicker. My daughter is potty trained, but except for like napping and at night, so still need wipes for that. But so have these, they're empty obviously. And then we have this pot. Let me get the ingredients and show you guys what we will be doing. So these are the ingredients I use. So obviously this magic soap, baby unscented. You could honestly get any one. I like the unscented one though, just so there's not any harsh chemicals or fragrances or any like thing like that. And then some coconut oil, and then tea tree oil as well. And then we have just these dry wipes that I got in like bulk off of Amazon. So I'm gonna grab some more. I make kind of like, I think 6 to 8 of these packages. So what we have is these 3, and then obviously some water. I will leave the recipe right here for you guys. I have to look back on it because I still kind of forget how to do it. Alrighty guys, so first thing is going to be 4 cups of water. So this is measuring 2 cups. So I'm going to do 2 of these. Make sure you turn your stove on as well. So 2 cups of water. No, oh my gosh, 4 cups of water. Someone send help. 4 cups of water. You're going to boil the water. And then 1 tablespoon of soap. Put that in. And then it says 1/3 of coconut oil, but I do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. The coconut oil helps the wipes like be slick, so they're not like kind of like how normal wipes, they just slide across the baby's butt. That's kind of what this coconut helps with. So 2 tablespoons of that. No, yeah, 2 tablespoons. I might lose my mind. Okay, we did that. There's like a piece of hair on it. And then like 8 to 10 drops of the tea tree oil. And this is the brand I use, Up Nature Organic Tea Tree. It's just off of Amazon. We'll call that 10. And then you're just gonna mix it a little bit because the coconut oil is a little chunky. And you just let it boil. And then after you boil it, I will show you the next step. I'm gonna go grab some more of these wipes and prep that. Cut this up. Okay, got more wipes, and I will leave the link to what wipes I did down below if anyone's interested. And next, you're gonna get like, let me try not to wake up the kids, a big pot, and then the strainer. So you put the strainer in the pot, and then, oh, that's disgusting. Open all these wipes. And then you're gonna stick them in the pot. This has honestly been the best thing because wipes are so expensive. The clean ones, I usually would get Honest Brand, or there was like an HEB Fairfield clean brand. But at the end of the day, they're always so clean, I guess. And then having 2 kiddos with wipes, you just go through them so much. So my sister actually put me on this. She started this when she had her boy back in October. And it's so much cheaper. Like for the box of these, and there's I think like 240 of these. And there it was like 30 bucks. And then the products you get for it really are inexpensive. You can find that soap at TJ Maxx for a lot cheaper than what they sell it for in stores. Stuff these in here. So yeah, highly recommend. And even like the holders, those are super cheap as well. And I can leave the links for those. But yeah. Okay, how many packets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what I can get in here. This is what it looks like. So we have the wipes in here. The water is heating up. It's being a little spicy because I spilled some water on the stove top. So pretty much you just bring this to a boil. And you notice like the coconut oil isn't clumpy anymore. It's kind of mixed in there. You could see the oil from it. So mix that. And once that's to a boil, you're gonna dump it all over these wipes and make sure they're soaked, because sometimes there's some dry patches. So I just try to make sure they're all soaked, and you just let it sit, let it cool down, because if you put the wipes in these, particularly these packages, these will come off just due to the heat. So you have to let it cool down before you put them up. This soap top is like on one. Okay. So pretty much just let it get hot. I'm gonna put my phone down for it, and then I'll show you guys what's next. Okay, now that the water is semi-boiling, it doesn't have to be like so hot, but we want it a little warm. You're gonna take it and pour it all over the wipes. Just make sure you kind of get it all over them, because sometimes I have some dry ones and it's kind of annoying. once that's on there, you just let it sit, let the wipes cool down. And say you're not using, like, you just want to use one package of the wipes. I package all of them and then I put the other wipes in the fridge until I'm ready to use them. Or if I have more than what fits in my packages, I just put them in a container and keep them in the fridge as well. Just so I'll keep them fresh. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna let that cool down. Clean up my mess. And then we're gonna get into the word, and then I'll take you guys with me there, and then on to the next of the to-do list. So after pouring the water, it's pretty much what it looks like. They're just soaked, and just kind of make sure they're all pretty good wet wise, and let them cool. And that is that. I totally forgot to add to my to-do list that I need to eat. I have been slacking on making sure I'm eating and drinking just because I get so busy and in it, and the thick of it, that I forget. So we're gonna do that. Perfect. Pop open a sparkling water. Pretty good. So in this pan, it's leftovers. I forget what it was. My friend gave it to me. This is what it is. I have no idea, but it's kind of like rice or quinoa. So I made that. And I'm gonna put this with some leftover ground meat, some avocado, and then some sauce on top. Honestly, getting back to vlogging will help me get stuff done as they nap, because there's so many times where I just want to take a nap, but I know I need to do stuff. And I saw this thing, I think it's on Instagram. I've actually been off social media, but sometimes I'll get on there if someone is like, oh, did you see this? And just kind of updates with like people having babies, getting engaged, getting married. I'm like, oh, I want to see that. So I was on it the other day, and this mom posted something about like not idolizing sleep as like a mom, and I was like, dang, yes, rest when you need to, but not like living for sleep, I guess, in a sense of like, okay, when can I sleep, when can I sleep? So just finding rest in the Lord, honestly, and just depending on His strength and just supernatural rest from Him when I do get to sleep. And Archie did sleep pretty good last night and the night before, so I'm like, you know what, I'm good. Like, let's get some stuff done today. Let's spend time with the Lord, and just know that the Lord will get me through today, and I don't have to like just be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sleep anytime I can get. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Well, let me finish heating up some food. This is what the food turned out to look like. Again, it's avocado, ground meat, some of that quinoa rice type stuff, and then some sauce mixed in. It's pretty good. So I have a few left over, so I'm gonna put them in this container and then put this container in the fridge. Okay, we're done with that. I'm gonna wash that in a bit because I just don't want to be too loud because my son's literally awake. I mean, asleep. On the table. He's like not on the table, he's like in a baby thing on the table. So I just finished spending some time with the Lord. So now I am going to chop up some sweet potatoes. So I have those ready for dinner. That's like kind of one of my least favorite things, chopped up sweet potatoes. They're just such a weird shape that it's just not my favorite thing, but we're gonna do it. And then I'm gonna try to knock out some laundry before the kiddos wake up. And I think I'm gonna reheat up some coffee as well. I'm gonna do a little bit of coffee. I kind of want to go for a walk when my daughter wakes up, so we might do that. I need to start moving. I think I'm coming up on 6 weeks postpartum. I think so. So getting back into working out. I stopped working out around 5 months. I do CrossFit, for those who don't know. So I stopped working out around 5 months into my pregnancy, and so it has been a hot minute. But mentally and physically, I'm so ready to start working out again. So, but just letting my body heal properly. And then also, like, being postpartum with a toddler. You don't just get to, like, sit around and let your body heal. So, that's been different. I've had, like, 2 episodes of just like clogged ducts and mastitis. That might be TMI for some of y'all, but just, yeah, that is not fun. It's not for the weak, I will say. Having flu-like symptoms and your girl's hurting and needing to take care of 2 kids and you're out for the count. But we have survived. Just making sure I'm staying up on top of just like drinking water, eating, keeping myself well energized with stuff, I guess you could say, in order to be healthy for my children, and so I don't have those episodes again, and that way I can get to working out and my body doesn't freak out either. So that has been a learning curve with this pregnancy. But yeah, so hopefully this week I can get to working out. Obviously not hardcore, but just moving my body, sweating would feel amazing. But hopefully we could go for a little walk. The weather is kind of cool here in South Texas. We did have like a crazy storm last night out of nowhere. It was insane. I thought my window was gonna break, but we're still here. So hopefully the weather's not too bad outside and I can take myself for a walk, my daughter, and walk in the stroller. Walk my kid in the stroller. I am literally talking in a foreign language because my brain just is not there. Oh my gosh. Okay, just a little afternoon pick-me-up. I'm sorry for like the bad angles. My tripod is downstairs. I need to go get it, and I just have not gone to get it. So we're just working with what we have. It's like so good. It's so weird. Like, I'm gonna turn this. Like, I am such an iced coffee girly, but with both pregnancies, it's like I had, what is it called? Pretty much at the beginning of pregnancies, I don't like coffee at all. And then, like, second trimester, I just want hot coffee. And so I'm still in that hot coffee phase of like, yes, I'll wake up in the morning, warm coffee, creamer, in a mug vibe. So we have been cruising with this hot coffee. When I go like to coffee shops, I definitely get iced coffee, but at home we're a hot coffee girl. It's so good. Okay, I think, see what I mean? Weird shaped sweet potato. I have to cut this up. Growing, who knows what of it. I'm gonna rinse these off. Something I have learned as a stay-at-home mom, when I first started out as a stay-at-home mom, I was a nurse, so I worked in the ER for 2 years as a nurse. But okay, now I'm a stay-at-home mom. Caught y'all up. I would try to like get everything done in one day, like clean the whole house and all that in one day, and it was just so overwhelming. And I'm like, how do people do this? But I've come to learn that I pick like 3 to 4 things a day, and I do those, and so that just keeps your house clean as you stay on top of stuff. And I don't have to spend a whole day cleaning where I'm like wrangling a toddler and trying to clean, and then I'm getting upset because she's getting upset and it's like not her fault. So I've learned I definitely do the dishes pretty much every day, and then just like vacuuming every other day, wiping counters down, keeping up with laundry, cleaning up the bathroom, like I do that once a week. So that's just like a little tidbit of mine that, and I encourage other moms, it's like pick 2 to 3 things that you can do and do those, and that will maintain your house, and you won't feel so overwhelmed where you're like, oh my gosh, I have 100 things to do, I need to do it today. So breaking that mindset, also just not, just being so overwhelmed with thinking I have so much to do when you can just do 2 to 3 things. Okay, there's a lot, but take a deep breath, choose 2 to 3 things, do those, and that's good. Like doing that daily and take care of kids, you're good to go, girlfriend. Let me wash this potato. Let's cut these bad boys up. I honestly kind of miss doing little vlogs. It is nice when you're a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids and you're just like wrangling them, and I just kind of have someone to talk to and get thoughts out of my head and feel like someone's here with me. I just realized that. So I might be trying to do more vlogs where I'm just yapping with you guys. Here's a knife. And I hate to break it to you, but it's just not going to be aesthetically pleasing with my house or vlogging, and it's just going to be real and raw. So if you like real and raw content, just hang out with me. So I cut my sweet potatoes and not an aesthetically pleasing view. Or also, if you have like a tip on how to cut a sweet potato, like am I doing it wrong, or it's just like not fun or enjoyable to cut it, especially big old ones. I'm like, when my husband goes to the store, he gets huge ones, and I'm like, babe, okay. They're just so hard to cut. So I try to get like medium ones. Also, if you're looking for a budget-friendly meal, sweet potatoes, ground meat with the sauce, avocado, and it's healthy, is kind of our go-to. Big old bobo right here. Okay, got the sweet potatoes done. I'm just gonna leave this here until I get ready to cook dinner, and it'll be so much easier, especially when my daughter's awake, that I don't have to cut these sweet potatoes. So glad we prepped that. All right, guys, so we have made it to the laundry part. Laundry. I dumped it on my bed to have motivation to do it. So before we do that, actually, I'm going to take a couple pictures of some items that I need to list. I think I showed y'all before. I'm kind of just gonna give you the gist of what I do. So obviously I rip the tags off, and I pretty much use my room. I open up the windows, like lighting, and then obviously turn the light on. So I'll pretty much flat lay them here. If it's like too much, I'll like fold the arm. So pretty much like this. So I'll take like a front picture, and then I'll take a picture of the tag, and then I'll open the arms up, and then I'll put this measuring tape. I'll do like pit to pit length, and then I'll do the arm length, and I take a picture of that. And then after that, I flip it over, take a picture, and then take a picture of the fabric tag as well. And that's pretty much my system that I have. And I take it on this floor, and then I will post it to Depop. And then I have like different backgrounds that I'll put as the backgrounds of the picture, so it's not just like the wood floor. So I kind of have like a little aesthetic going. So that's pretty much how I do my things, and I list them. First, I list it to Depop, and then I'll save it, and then I'll list it to Poshmark and eBay at the same time. I know there's like apps you could pay for to list like it all together, but we're not getting an app right now. We are just gonna do this. The system has been working, so I'm gonna stick with this. But yeah, let me take pictures of these items. I would video me doing it, but I'm videoing on my phone, so that is just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna take pictures, knock that out, weigh them. No, wait, I already weighed them. So I do have a scale, so I weigh them, take a picture of the weight for eBay, so I have the accurate weight for shipping. And then downstairs I have bins that I put everything in. So I'm gonna put them in the bin so I can get them out of my room. So that's one thing I have done, and then get the laundry done. So we did not make it to the laundry. My daughter's waking up, and then my son, I think, is about to wake up as well. But we got the pictures taken of items that I need to list, so I'll post those tonight. I've been trying to model some of the items, so hopefully that will help them sell. I wasn't able to do that when I was pregnant, because, you know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get my daughter. I'll probably try to still fold some laundry. Let her watch like a little bit of Franklin while I do that, and get dinner started as well. I got this plant. It was actually in my mailbox yesterday, someone put it there. We have no idea who. But yeah, if you know what type of plant this is, I think I Googled it, it's like inch plant or something, but how to take care of it. Because it was outside during the storm last night, and it looks a little rough now. Like, is it an indoor plant, outdoor plant? Like, which one is better for it? I'm trying to get better with plants. I also have this rose bush. And like, this one rose is doing good, and then the rest aren't, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm literally watering it and putting it in the sunlight. So if anyone knows how to plant, like, let your girl know what we're doing wrong. Because I would like to keep some plants around, but I cannot keep them alive. We are gonna get my daughter. I'm gonna take some wipes because they're clean, and yeah, try to do some laundry still. We'll see what happens. So I can sleep in his bed tonight and not have to put it back in a laundry basket. So that is our goal. All right, we did it. Laundry is done. Praise the Lord. Got that task done. Now I think we are gonna go for a little walk. Let's go for a walk.